feet. One period and looks like they took the steps. They're lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. The Seminoles will run away. This is the second time they can kick it away. Hunt is on its way. No chance for a return. He makes the catch at the 26, and that's where they go to work. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. We'll see if they can win it. Productive this time around. They did 3 and out the last time they had the ball. Off the play, they go first down to throw. Graham in the middle. It's
Oh, what the fuck?
that defense got gas, but they finally get it to the turf at the 47. The Canes racing to the line in a hurry.
Nice job running that catch. And listen, when you say Miami Hurricane football to me, I think about burners at the receiving position. Michael Irvin, Andre Johnson, Santana Moss, Reggie Wayne, who I played with in the Senior Bowl. These guys could not be covered one-on-one. And this dude here in this offense today, he causes the same kind of problem. Really good route runner. He always seems to get it.
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. The Hurricanes are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. He breaks a tackle. Putting it against the
Out of here!
scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. And the Canes are marching down the field. Got it in the middle, it's Lofton. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end.
I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, maybe it's not a big game. It's just a really easy on second.
They held
May
that
have
bit.
been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they got first and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. And the offense went right back to their man, and this time the defense was ready to stop him.
I think one of the keys to this defense's success this season has been how good they've been stopping the run. They're a top 10 unit when it comes to rushing defense, and it's helped them out this year down in the red zone.
He's got it still on his feet. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he couldn't deliver the football until the way to 4th down time. They'll play it safe and try for 3. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Right down the Boulevard, it's good. That'll bring him to within 4.
And that's not the way they want to end the drive. Nice job being ready, and your field position gets you to 3 points.
And he takes it from inside the line. Really good job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Seminoles have it back up trying to get that offensive spear playmaking. They went 3 and out last time. Now those are some plays that work. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the out. It's incomplete, and it also might be what is called a learning experience. And what this freshman got away with. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. And to the single running back. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. The Noles will move quickly. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. He's got it. After movement change, it's first down at the 38. The Seminoles come to the line ready to set it down.
This guy's done a lot of
Good
good
things
things
early
early
this year
this year
throwing the
throwing the
football.
football.
With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
They'll leave it at it. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. Here they come, first and 10 from the 48. Renegade would be proud of the way they're using those horses to move it on the ground.
Get
It's
the
a first
horsepower
time
going. I
going,
mean, they've
man.
had
Had
some
some
serious
serious
backs over the years
at
at
Florida
Florida
State.
State.
And
You
you
think
think
about
about
all
all
the
the
talent, all the sweat.
They'll finally drag him down to number 4. He gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. The Seminoles kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll go to him. He's knocked down at the 31, and they're sort of hitting him in the mouth with a 6-yard pickup there.
I
like
this
the idea by the
offensive
offense.
area.
You just had a very nice run. Let's get back to the line of scrimmage and go fast. Leaves it with the back.
What the fuck are you doing over there? Nothing. Totally fucking up.
They got him up with a big play on this third and long.
He wants to change this one.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. On the run, deep down the right side. Gets out of bounds after the big game, and they've got him first and Florida. And the Seminoles didn't start this drive in great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field.
Hey, first and
Whooped.
big defensive. It's an offense that takes pride being physical, but if they get it going, they'll gain on that. There's nowhere on that far wiggle room for ball carry. This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up. Defense rolls up, deep in its own end. Okay, now a second and long. Back to pass. Keeps the space for the be aggressive in situations in that second. Get back to that, but I do like the way he plays the ball. Didn't make a big mistake. Or turnover, make sure you can guarantee points. So that with one of those. Which confidence you have in the goal? You're going to throw this in the end zone, trying to generate a touchdown. It's still relatively early in the game. It's still relatively close. How aggressive can you be with your second? Here we go, on 4th and goal. He's looking to throw it.
Working days. Working. Work that up.
Situation. That's comes through with the touchdown. That's just heartbreaking.
this has not been a blowout today in Furman. They are up by 7 over Louisville.
Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back if anything else. You should know.
How about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must-score ball, man. You look at the scoreboard, you're down 2 scores. Jesse got a good opportunity, create some momentum, cut it to a one-score game. This is an important possession.
There we go. Really good job by everybody there, Earl. And a first down. And the Hurricanes want to pick up the tempo. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the line. Picked off. A rare misread and mistake from this quarterback. And they'll get it down after a solid return.
Like I said, it's raining here in this game. Ball slipped around. Look, that slipped out of the QB's hands a little bit, but it certainly wasn't an accurate throw. And as a result, it ends up in an interception.
They take over late in the half of time to put together a drive. Makes the catch. It's Bull. Got some momentum to the goal line. And it'll hard it out quick into the end zone. Touchdown, 7-0. How much vision have they needed as they extend this lead into week 5?
And that's why they're tough to run. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this time. They'll try to do it again.
And with the extra point, they're up by 18. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. Fielding in the end zone. It's caught. That is a decision that will likely regret. Bring it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down out of time. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, big chance. This is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in the game. You gotta get this one off. You gotta create something positive. Yes, there hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about the first half.
If I'm playing a quarterback, I'm really good.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
I know it's early in this game, but his defense has had their number. They did a great job early building issues. Now in this offensive situation where they can pass the football, they're going to protect the quarterback better than they are right now.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Third and long, and he'll try to
That's not a safety.
Look at the monitor, using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied and the timeout is gone.
And
and the game trying to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much from your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the punt team able to send it to the ground.
All right, guys, here comes the Florida State defense onto the field. They're really in football range, just they want to be aggressive, but they can't take it negatively.
It's got a little up and down and sheep, and you're trying to shot to the end zone. Since he can get a touchdown play, the bottom knows that I've got that fuck. Don't stay in a bad situation. We're definitely in this.
And he never had a chance to stop cold
As soon as he got just a few seconds remaining here, they try to put something up before halftime.
starting to feel a little pressure. Swings it downfield. And the pass is incomplete. There is a flag down on the play. Let's see what that's about.
You don't know.
The officials saw the deal, and the coach accepts that they will take the penalty.
Just enough time for one final play of the half. They beat him again. Slithers into space. Across the 35. They get out of bounds at the 32, and that's what he wanted out of his running game. We played 2 quarters here. We're going to come out of it. And there's here for the most games. And there's no more fitting place to begin with this stupid receiver around these company in the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude getting made. This young man is a truly 3-level threat. This is the intermediate capability. This defense is the solution.
With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the battle between Miami and Florida State plays out.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make a stop at the 19. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to get a little more strength.
When you're facing a deficit like this when you start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession. So
Frustrated in the second half is the only way you
look at this
can
again.
offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this round.
Stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive.
Within distance between them and the sticks here on second down. After the incompletion, they go back on. Got it set up on the outside. Didn't have much to do, but not a whole lot of help. Short gain there. Still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. On third and long, he has to throw for it. This lead, he can go. Does it right to make it to the first down mark. He's a yard short.
Hey, really nice job on defense, too. Understand the situation. It's third down. We're not giving up completions right now. We're not giving up the first down. We're keeping the football here in front of us. And we're tackling the catch. Awesome job. And now you're taking the run.
They made the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
That's the mindset of this entire offense. They're not going to let you off the hook just because it's 4th and 1. And that running back, he was going to do too. You could see that as they put it down, they're looking at the side and saying, give me the ball, they're going to go get this. I'm going to make a play from my team and finish through big time.
Yeah! Pick anyway!
And he can pull it down.
That's number 5 on the season. Always a guy where we're going to be
Again, defensive ability, defense returns to the field. wide receiver going in motion.
Now
Now
they'll
they're
run
going
it
to
to
run
the
it
right here.
God damn, man, right?
Knock him down for a loss of 5.
Well,
The defense was trailing going into halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second.
Not much room to run. Give him 1 to the 7. And the Seminoles get it quickly to the line. Might be looking to run. And that one goes incomplete, but there is a penalty flag, and they might have gotten him for OPI. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on his own line. And the ball will send out the punt unit. So from the shadow of his goal post, he gets the punt away. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets him to the ground for the offense. And here comes that mighty offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end of the pick.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. David, they've got to be able to eliminate the penalty.
Yeah, I don't think you get conservative and play it safe. You can trust your. I think you get the ball right and let him do his thing.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Miami. Miami grabbing the end zone for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between the QB and the wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns. Well, the chemistry between these two guys has been great.
Because coverage is just getting tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been doing in practice over and over and over. It's paying dividends now in the game.
As a couple of ACC teams believing the game, some implications. Just looking on winning with this one behind an offense that's firing on all cylinders. Team any big changes in ACC last year. Probably the next studio team is just thanks for the update on that. With Kevin on his way to coach.
Oh, this dude sucks.
Immediately by the big defensive lineman.
Well, trying to run the football, this is nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Gonna swing in the second down. Takes the easy one to the back. Pick up a run there, moving forward just a few. Now facing a 3rd and long.
Sends it back in motion. On 3rd and long, playing up the good position.
Oh, that's pass interference, nigga.
He'll try to take it back. Touchdown, Canes. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defense? Exactly what you're supposed to. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense. Offense will make some blocks, so Mike can get it, take it back to the house.
Looking to throw. He gets it in for the 2-point conversion. They trail by only 3. They're coming out to tee up for the kickoff.
Shit.
Last score
Fucking you.
was killed for this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little bit dynamic that they get on the ground at the 20. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex it a little bit in this play. Leads it with it.
running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo. On first down.
He's moving out of the pocket.
God!
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. He's up to 81 yards on the ground, and that's just another rookie day for this guy, who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. Didn't do much on first down and second and 9.
Hey, what?
No secret about it. This offense, they're trying to maintain balance. They're trying to line up and just catch you right in the eyes.
Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 of the 11. The Bills will snap it on first and 10.
And it's frustrating for the defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
They'll glide the running back and leave it with him. And he launches it for a score. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time when you see the wires, you're going to find that slip a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now on this drive. Throws it out in space. And a good job in coverage there. They stop it after just a few. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. And off from the gun. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. This is the way to start this second half. Defense picking up where it left off.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. They punt it away on fourth down. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing running pass and
Lining up in the end zone, Jesse. That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons in these skill position. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. The thing they do on this job is that's so killer. It's so good.
Everything to have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
They just get this one going. They're going to see some tempo. They've got to get the ball to the side and get communicated, get the line out.
Might be
changing around.
Second down, he'll good. Flips it out to the back. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Seminoles move quickly to the line. They'll try to drive ahead on third and short. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. He's now up to 104 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise.
He's been among the nation's elite all season.
They're going to be right back to him on first down.
And I kind of like how
keep messing with him. Just get there and win when you see somebody wants to play closer. Be decisive, stick your foot in the door, get up there your floor, and win and win the game one.
Pulls it in. It's Bush. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Seminoles will bring the punt team onto the field. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. From the shotgun, the inside give. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, it's a negative when you're trying to run the football. I think if you're an offense, you should be thinking about throwing it. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose yards on that one.
This linebacker is a special player because not only is he good at making tackles and getting on the field, this guy can cover. You saw a great example of it.
They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on third down at the goal. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Makes the grab. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Canes will call on their punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today.
He'll get away with another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to
Makes the tackle really strong, disciplined job, and now we have 1 period to play. No question they wanted to get the ball in their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big for you. One more period to go. See if he can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They go back to work on the first down in the final period of this one. Here's that. Got the first down and more. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain.
Fresh legs, man. It is showing. Of course,
this team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game, running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play it last week.
You're seeing that right now.
Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football, so he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this game?
Got rid of it. Just missed his man game just a little too much.
That's the chemistry between the QB and his intended target on that one.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's right downfield. He's brought down the line of play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. And the Seminoles had this offense rolling. inching closer to pay dirt. And the Seminoles in a hurry up. Second down, through the air. Got a man. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. The give to the back. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Defense is about firing off. You know how the guys are staying in their gaps. Everybody knows where they're supposed to be. You can tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be. No run.
And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker. The safety just drives it between the uprights. And they'll push that ball out a little further.
I really like this decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
And they'll hold that the returner to start us on the next drive. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. They were running away from deep in their own territory. This time really productive. They'll try to run. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Brought down to the 25 after he picked up 10.
And listen, the offensive line has to do a good job.
Really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
Got room at the 35. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. The Hurricane after exploding through that huge run back to work. They go to the ground. Knocked down at the 35 after a pick up of 3.
It's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job of attacking those guys up front, not opening up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They get him stopped at the 30, but not before he gets 5 yards.
And those plays from the defensive side are just super important because now I'm in the worst spot ever, 3rd and manager. Like, I don't know if you're passing the ball or if you're running, so nice job by the offense. Keep this defense off balance and creating a 3rd down opportunity that's in their favor.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Looking for the end zone. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day.
And that's a really good job by the defense. Understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take them to all the deep stuff. Make them throw the football to the point that they do, and they stay at the end.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Offense changing the play. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It didn't complete. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. They weren't able to get that one off. It's going to be a delay of game. Delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. And the Dolphins will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Another punt on the way. Make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. What in that last drive, you know we got him at David, but then the mistake just crushed.
Yeah, those mistakes are going to happen. You got to throw the football and throw interceptions, but I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that.
And the defense picks up a sack, bringing the quarterback down at the 44. And the Canes are in the hurry up.
Nice job by this defense. Get to the QB and get him on the ground, creating a negative ball. This offense has seen something because they're right back on the ball, ready to sack it away.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. A cacophony of noise, debilitating surround sound, the war chant on third down at the Dome. Looking to throw it in the chicken play. And the quarterback will take a sack back in the 36. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. He's one drive.
Get the fuck out of here.
Pulls it in down the sideline. And the Hurricanes come to line with a fresh set of downs.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing in the fourth quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
And the Canes are on the move. They're looking to pass through the red zone. Oh, he's got some space. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. The defense is up the clock with the timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. When you work on second down in the red zone, it's still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Gets it on the outside. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. But he knew the State's going to take a shot at it on first and goal. Wants to throw on third. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up third down.
They were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time in the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit. Forcing the incompletion.
Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Makes the catch. And he wanted to score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. The Canes have it with a first and goal. They'll try to pass it away in. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'll go work in the air on second down. And he got there. And they get him line.
And that is a big negative play for this defense. Put them in reverse, getting the quarterback on the ground. And they better get ready again. Look at this offense. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident.
What the fuck are you doing, 22?
Touchdown, Hurricane! And here they come almost all the way back.
And that's step one. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now, you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turn, get it onside, and get the football back, and get back in the score.
Just under a minute and a half to play to have a shot. You got to believe they have to recover this onside kick. That's why they call them the hand team. They're able to secure the onside kick. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. This is everything you could hope for in a rivalry game like this. Close game, waiting moments, history waiting to be made, guys.
And it's moments like this why you come and play these two schools, right? To play in a game like this, in a rivalry like this, in a situation, David, game on the line late, who's going to take it?
And you know, you bet this
Play
play
through.
with this kind of rivalry,
These guys, nice that it's shown for years.
everybody like,
I remember the so made that play against our biggest rival to seal the deal.
Now he's on the ground, trying to move. They'll make the stop, but that first down being nice, and they should be able to kneel this one out. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
They'll snap it from the 26 on first down.
They give it to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Defense uses the timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. You gotta believe they just want to run, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving to second and 9. I think it's our offense here. The game boils down to this one play on third down with the lead late. If you get the first down, that's ball game. There's not enough time left for the defense to get it back and go much down the field. So let's dial up our best play offensively. Let's make sure our best players are touching the football here. Third and long, coming from the 27-yard line. You can make the field goal from here. Just don't take a negative play. From the gun, wants the pass.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground and incomplete.
And reached by the defense, dialing up some pressure on third down. They hit the quarterback and forced the completion.
So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all of the pressure in the world. That thing really had a string in it out of the uprights.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So after the last drive, ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. I know the situation looks bleak, but have we nothing if we don't have hope, David?
Amen. I mean, keep people alive, kiss this pull around, use every second you got, make this game go as close as you possibly can.
Crazy things Come on, man. Let's just go find out. Let's find out where the playmakers are lined up and see if they can make something positive happen.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the line.
I think at this time, you just have to throw caution to the wind. You're down by a lot. You're dealing your own end late. So you're just going to be throwing it. The defense knows that they're getting their ears back. You're going to have to get rid of it early. Someone is going to have to step up and make a play. That's going to have to happen a couple of different times. You're going to win this game.
And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
Now such a tough situation late in this game. You're in trouble, but now it's 4th and 1. It's one thing if it's 4th and short, this makes it even more difficult. You got to have something down that you feel really great about.
He wants a big play here late. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive.
And after being stopped there on 4th down, this game's pretty much over. They were going to have to go down in a 2-8 situation and put at least 7 up on the board. They couldn't get it done. Things just haven't gone their way. It's been that type of day. They're going to leave the stadium with a loss.
Caught in the backfield, it's Bush. They make the stop at the contract 0, and that will do it for this one. They rarely lose points when the Seminoles and Hurricanes.
They tried to fucking crazy, boy.
Claiming spear of victory by taking down the youth.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. We're David Pollock and Justin Palmer on 360, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.